To calculate frequency distribution using SPSS, first step, click Analyze, then bring your cursor to Descriptive Statistics, then click Frequencies. You will get Frequencies dialog box. Then you choose the variables you want to analyze. Okay, for example, I choose field of study. Okay, click the arrow to transfer the variables in the variable box. And then click charts. Choose the charts that you want the system to display. For example, I choose bar chart and then choose the chart values. I choose frequency and then click continue. Make sure you click display frequency tables because we want the system or the frequencies table appear in the output, and then click OK. Okay, and then check the output. You will get the data. So the result display in the output.
Welcome back, students. Okay, after we have key in the data, and then we also have created the new variables in your SPSS data spread, and also you already have create the class interval or identify the class interval. I will show you how to calculate the frequency distribution. Okay, frequency distribution we use to analyze the percentage of your items. Okay, this is an organized tabulation of the number of individuals that located in each category on the scale of measurement. Okay, so means that in a simple way, okay, to explain it, the frequency distribution in a simple way is you can use this analysis to analyze the percentage. Okay, if you want to figure out the percentage of your data. Okay, so the frequency distribution can only use if you want to calculate the percentage of your demographic factor. Okay, for example, you want to find out how many percent of male samples in your data set, and also if you want to find out how, besides male, you want to find out how many percent of female samples in your data set. So you can use this frequency distribution analysis. Frequency distribution can be structured either as a table or a graph. So you can structure, okay, you can come out the data, explain the data either in terms of table or in terms of graph. You can analyze, okay, you can explain it, structure it either in terms of bar chart, histogram or pie chart. Okay, frequency distribution is a set of categories that make up the original measurement scales, and also it can record the frequency or number of individuals that falls in each category. So you will analyze, okay, you will analyze the percentage of the items from your demographic factor. Okay, you can find out, you can figure out how many percent of gender, okay, distribution of gender, either male or female. Or maybe you want to find out a percentage in terms of the age, okay, how many percent of age that falls in the category of the 20 to 25. How many percent that falls in the group of 26 to 31. So you can use this analysis. After this, I show you the SPSS analysis of percentage, okay, or the frequency distribution. So, and then also a frequency distribution presents a picture of how the individual scores are distributed on the measurement scale. So you will find out the steps, okay, how to analyze to get the percentage of the demographic factor from the videos I show you after this.
This is the result that you get from your output, from your analysis just now. Okay, make sure you check in the statistic table. Make sure there is no missing values. So the value should be 0. Okay, this is the table of your result. And then you have to convert this table from this output. In your document, it should be like this. Okay, field of study, frequency, and percentage. Okay, the frequency you can get it from here, frequency, and the percentage. Okay, this value for percentage comes from the valid percent. Okay, just you have just to convert the valid percent only into your report, and then write down the topic. Table 1, frequency distribution of respondent based on field of study. Then you can also paste the charts, okay, that you get just now in your report. Okay, so you right click here, right click, and then click copy, and then your report, paste, there you go, you get your charts of field of study. Okay, then you have to explain your findings. You should write your report like this. Table 1, okay, refers to the table 1 that you create just now. Shows that the majority of the respondents, which is 77.1%, were from social science and humanities field, followed by those who were from education, 14.3%, and another 8.6% were from business and management field. We just write down the three highest data. Just the three highest data. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, after you have follow, okay, I hope if you already follow the steps that I show you, okay, through the previous video, you know how to analyze, how to find out, to figure out percentage of your demographic factor using SPSS. Okay, actually it is recommended that frequency distribution table, you just have a maximum of between 8 to 10 rows. Okay, 8 to 10 rows to keep it simple, because we don't want that you have too many groups of your data for the percentage. Okay, if the scores cover a range that is greater than the suggested minimum number of rows, means that after you analyze, then you find out that you have more than 10 rows. Okay, so it will be advisable for you to divide the range into section, means that you group the data that called the class intervals. So identification of class interval, I'll explain to you the previous topic, identification of class interval. I'll show you the step through the videos. Okay, so these class interval are then listed in the frequency distribution table along with the frequency scores in each interval. So it means that you have to group the scores, okay, group the scores into classes, which is called group frequency distributions. So you can refer back to my video, my previous video, from the chapter of identification of class interval. It will show you how to group all your data. All intervals should be of the same width that will cover a specific range of scores with no gaps. Okay, means that if you have too many rows, it will group your data. Okay, from, let's say you have 10 rows, it will group your data to at least 5 to 6 rows. Okay, so it will be easier for you to analyze the data. Okay, so until now, thank you so much for your cooperation.